Hey, Sailor Blue Wizard, stay a while and listen, cause I gotta. What the fuck is Prohibition do? What the hell is it? I, the Prohibition one was like a huge disaster, like a big fucking mistake. Why? So, it created organized crime. Prohibition 1 created organized crime on a scale. It's like we imported organized crime by, prohibiting a substance. Now we've created something that's an illegal good to sell. We've just created a market for illegal shit. We've just imported from all over the fucking world organized crime. Oh crap, so that's really bad. Oh, it also cost an enormous amount of fucking human lives. People got killed a lot about prohibition. That was a thing. They died. You know that. It was a not good time. It was also kind of like a little authoritarian. Kind of didn't actually have the right. The Constitution kind of doesn't let you do that. You kind of can't do that. You kind of can't do that. It's not in the Constitution that says that you could just do that. You can't really do that. Um, what I really love is the racism. Do we forget about the paddy wagon? Do you guys remember what a paddy wagon is? That word just fall out of the fucking sky. Oh no, wait, maybe it's a little racist. A little racist. Prohibition when I was like a little, maybe a little, maybe like an Irish people was drinking. Maybe a little racist. Maybe a little racist. So Prohibition too is totally not different. And why have we been doing it for like half a fucking century? So like organized crime, we've like literally created drug cartels. We've like destroyed fucking Mexico, by the way. That's fantastic. They didn't even do it. They didn't even do the fucking dipshit prohibition too, the self-described war on American citizens. They're not even had nothing to do with this, but of course they're we're gonna import crime, we're importing crime. What better thing to do if we're gonna make something illegal here? Which why would anyone else make that illegal? That's stupid. Why you can't? Who just make so important crime? We're got drug cartels. If we're now selling water in Mexico, they wouldn't even exist if it weren't for a dipshit prohibition too. This is good stuff. We got the organized crime going good. That's amazing. And of course, the CIA, they're putting drugs in fucking black communities and shit. Like, let's let's not even get into that. Not even get into that. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So how about all the dead people? About people that fucking died about the fucking prohibition too? Because it's really important that we get the crackheads into the dungeons. And it's also staggeringly important that the dungeons be as wildly inhumane as we could possibly make them. These dingy, disgusting fucking dungeons that no honorable person would have any party to, Your Honor. Uh, what the fuck is the point of putting the fucking crackheads in the dungeons? That's not gonna help them get off crack. I'm not even actually that worried about them being on crack. Like, why do I even care about that? Why would doing that help them? What the fuck are you talking about? Why would we do that? Like, I'm not gonna do crack. I don't want people to do crack. Also, I don't think throwing them in the fucking dungeons is like the way you deal with that. Fucking obviously. Let alone hiring a bunch of fucking psycho mercenaries to do it and then teaching them killology rather than apprehendology because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're just wildly fucking incompetent. Like, what is going on with the fucking logic here that we're not talking about Prohibition 2, sequel to the biggest fucking mistake we'd ever made? This now definitely has surpassed it in mistakes. It's like got war casualties, okay? Because it is the war. And let's talk about what wonderful fucking people the cops must be when they're signing up to wage a war on American citizens. That's fucking genius. Every cop is either a fucking mercenary, doesn't care about the right and wrong of what they're doing, and is just in it for the paycheck, which is pretty fucking shitty because they are doing a lot of wrong, actually. They're fighting fucking prohibition too. What a stupid fucking thing to sign up for. Or they're so fucking stupid that they think that they're actually helping by throwing the crackheads in the dungeons and shooting up a city block every time a black man. This is this we We got fucking mercenary or imbecile. That's the only two things you can have as a fucking police officer when you're doing a goddamn dumb fucking thing like Prohibition 2. Also, shout out to every black judge. I want you to, every time, if you're a black judge and you say the word controlled substance to a black man you got in chains, I want you to then picture pulling Nixon's racist, moldy dick out of your mouth. You ain't no fucking Uncle Tom. You're a goddamn African dictator. You are literally selling people into the fucking slavery. All right? You sold the Spanish, the slaves in the first place. That's who you are if you're a fucking black judge, if you're any judge at all. But like, come on, you guys. This is obvious. You want a little bit of racism? Maybe a little bit of racism? You want to talk about the disproportionate effect? Now, you know, let's take a hard left turn here because y'all are dumb and forgot that drugs are sacred and have been for like all of human history and are the source of all of your fucking religions. I'm sorry that it's actually fucking blasphemous. Your fucking prohibition. You didn't see that coming. It's literally blasphemous to literally every fucking religion. Oh shit, son. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Prohibitions 2 is the stupidest shit. We don't talk about it because it's a fucking embarrassment to the goddamn world. It's an ongoing crime against humanity. Everyone partaking in it should be fucking. How do you even be a fucking Christian judge in the first place? Hey, I thought it was the less not ye be judged. You go to if you're a judge and you call yourself Christian, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you 50 to life. Lest you be judged, I am now judging you. You're a judge and a Christian. That means I get to judge you the same way you judge other people. 50 to life. Fucking no parole. M bars. Now, I've judged you. M bars for supporting dipshit Prohibition 2 unabashedly. Just fucking stupid idea. What was the end goal? This is an endless war. When were we gonna beat drugs? How was that gonna ever be a thing that was gonna happen? When was gonna we signed up for an endless fucking war? Can you not think of maybe another strategy than endless war? Oh, and a war on the home front. That's the way we want to do it. Why did you guys use the word war? You realize that, right? You described it as a war. Wow, look at all of the cops, highly militarized and totally unaccountable for the incredible amount of violence they do. I wonder how this happened. And wow, this is a dipshit conservative idea? What another wonderful dipshit conservative idea to go alongside fucking like people should be having sex the same way and evolution didn't happen? Now we got fucking no one can do any drugs or we'll fucking shoot you. And of course, all the cops are conservatives. So that's not a wild conflict of interest. Let's not even talk about how most of them are fucking Trumpers and like why would a law enforcement officer be allowed to support treason? The RNC should be executed for treason, by the way. The whole of them, they all supported that. Just go ahead and execute the RNC. Prohibition is embarrassing. It is fucking embarrassing, people. Our dungeons are inhumane, and there is no excuse for them. I want y'all to go to the dungeons, go on in, and start making excuses. Find all the thing that not just a hippie with a silly hat, but maybe a fucking therapist or, a fucking person trained in psychology. What might they object to? And then, once you've gotten that long list, come up with some objections, some excuses, and then you bring these excuses to these therapists, and then listen to them explain about how you got maybe 1/10 of their problems with how horrible and inhumane your fucking dungeons are. Like maybe modern psychology um is a thing that we should have in the law since we know it's real, since we know about the science of psychology, since that's real and a fact that well, I mean, actually, that is a fact that cares about your feelings. Holy shit. Uh, you guys, this is so fucking fake. I'm gonna shit. I hate prohibition. It's the stupidest fucking thing. You've turned something that used to be sacred into this. You've fought an inane culture war, an endless war against um having fun and thinking outside the box. I mean, having altered perceptions, and I mean, like crack probably wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the war on drugs. What the fuck, you guys? There is no excuse for this bullshit. And it's obviously the most obscene profiteering scheme. Fucking prohibition, dude. Racist boogaloo. No, it's more racist. We got 50 fucking years. And we're still losing. I don't know. How many people have to die? How many people are we gonna throw in jail over it? When's it gonna fucking end? I don't see. I don't fucks with this defund the police thing because I feel like that does not go nearly hard enough. We started the negotiation. There's somebody. This is a tweet. I didn't come up with this, but we they pointed out very astute observation. We started the negotiation at Black Lives Matter, uh, and that didn't go anywhere. I'm gonna restart the negotiations. Fuck your defund the police thing. Execute the RNC, end prohibition, demolish the fucking private prison industry, and hold them all accountable and kill them. The death penalty can apply wherever it still applies. The prison wardens need to be killed for the inhumane state of their prisons. I don't give a shit that that's what the law says. It's inhumane. That's a higher priority. Reality and ethics are more important than the law. And if you can demonstrate that it's super fucking bad to for everyone you throw in these buildings, it breaks their mind. It is a horrible place. And if you disagree, you've never been, you're full of shit. You ain't done time if you don't believe that time is torture. Okay? It's so fucking wildly unethical. It's just so embarrassingly inexcusable. That's why cops are fucking psychos, is because they're the only fucking people who would possibly sign up to wage this absurd fake ass war when winning means imprisoning people in the fucking dungeons. What the fuck? It's more conservative bullshit.